Is it necessary to write in the morning? That's the topic I'm addressing today with the right question. I'm Daphne Gray Grant, the publication coach, still in pandemic mode. I have a question from Maria Garcia, a writer based in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Here's what she's asked by email. I know you often suggest planning to write in the morning, but I have some difficulty with that. I have 3 children who need breakfast and getting off to school. Plus, I have a dog I have to walk. And I also like to be able to fit in 20 minutes of meditation. Would it be okay for me to write later in the day? Thanks for your question, Maria. I've written a blog post about why I think mornings are the best time for writing. Link in the show notes below. But I understand the heavy competition for morning time. All the other tasks you describe, feeding children, dog walking, meditating, are also important and might be harder to postpone. I share your morning challenge with respect to exercise. I have chronic back pain and I spend the first 30 minutes of every day doing exercises. I will not change this part of my schedule no matter what happens. In many ways, it's more important to me than writing. One thing I'm also not going to do is tell you to get up earlier unless you're already an early morning person. We are all hardwired to prefer to go to bed and get up at certain specific times, and it's extremely difficult to try to change these times. Sleep is especially important to creativity, so be sure to protect it. But morning time is valuable to writers because it helps build the writing habit with less effort. This is because the things we do without thinking about them, making our bed, brushing our teeth, taking out the recycling, are less painful because we don't waste any time arguing with ourselves about them. Building a habit takes anywhere from 18 to 254 days. See link in the show notes below. So this might be a long-term commitment. If your early mornings are already spoken for, don't despair. Just try to squeeze in a small amount of writing time as early in the day as possible. Just 15 minutes should do the trick. Feed your kids, walk your dog, meditate first. But after you've done that, do your writing. If this doesn't occur until 10 or 11 a.m., so be it. Just make sure you do your writing before checking email or listening to the news. Both of these other tasks can really derail your day, so don't let them take precedence over your writing. And by the way, if you think 15 minutes isn't nearly enough, you can work toward increasing that time later. But start with no more than 15 minutes. One of my current clients emailed me yesterday to say she was shocked by how many words she'd been able to accumulate in her daily 15 in just a couple of weeks. Finally, let me wrap up with the words of Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Maria, mornings are a fantastic time for accomplishing important tasks. But I can remember how when my kids were small, how little time I seemed to have for myself. Don't beat yourself up for not having enough morning time. Just do the best with what you've got. If you'd like to learn more about how to make your writing a happier and more rewarding process, check out my latest book, Your Happy First Draft. It's not available on Amazon or in bookstores. The only place you can get it is my website. Link below and in the show notes.